Hello, it's really good to see you here today on what is a power flow. So power flow is about keeping the power, keeping the core and flowing movements through your arms and legs done really correctly because we've got that zip and hollow on. Okay, so today I'm going to be picking up some weights. I'm going to go from high weights at the beginning, down into medium weights, down into body weight. So just bear that in mind when you pick your weights. I've picked some 4s, some 2.5s, and we'll see how we go from there. We will be getting on a mat, so you will need a mat later on. And bottle of water, take it whenever you want to. Okay, so we're going to go through 2 minutes on each exercise. So if you just bear that in mind, keep a really good focus on what you're doing all the time so that you're doing it correctly. I'll be talking to you all the time as well. Okay, are we ready to go? We're going to go ready to go in that warm-up. Okay, I'm just going to get that flowing movement across. Just reach it out for me, turn that hip. Yeah, feel my shoulder blades already. They're pulled back down and in. My abs are pulled in. Go work, I'm coming up on that toe, I'm slightly turning the hip, I'm coming into the middle here, and I'm getting that lift. Lovely, good. Just getting that round, rib cage down and in, opening up those ankles, and then back in the other way. Just getting that little space between the shoulder blades, and I'm going to fill that space with a squeeze. Lovely, good. And I've got a leg curl going on as well. Good, shoulder blades low, squeezing into the middle. I'm going to roll that arm around, just roll that arm. Good work, just keep that roll going for me. Now I'm going to bend down over that front leg, just nice and slow, and come up. And well done, just roll that leg again. Sorry, roll that arm again. Just nice and loose. Now I'm going to come up this time in a runner. Just pushing that knee forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go with that other arm. Give me that roll. Core pulled in. Arm just nice and loose. Then I go down over that front leg. Okay, just be nice and slow. I'm tipping from the hip. Getting that hamstring just to stretch off a bit. And now I'm going to go into a runner here. Good. And then I'm going to plant that foot, and then again that roll of that arm. Good work. I'm going to come to the front here, legs are out wide, and I'm going to give that push back. Feel that hip. Go right back, get low on the legs. Lovely, good. You will be using this a little bit later on. So get that drop each time. Feel that glute, that inner thigh getting you up. I'm going to do a squat here. Just bring the legs in a little bit. Squat, lift it up. Good work. Over your obliques there. To get that leg lift. Good, well done. I'm going to come in with a pec, which you will need as well. There. Core pulled in. Lovely, good. Feel a little bit of work on your obliques here at the front. Get the knee up. Okay, let's go to the other side. Up. Good, get me that squeeze, that imaginary line right in the middle. Abs are pulled in. I'm standing on one leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to tip that forward into my tabletop. Then come back up. Push hips a little bit forward. Then back down, then up. Lovely, good. Just open out that chest. Then you can give a little tap, just one foot then the other, just opening out that ankle. Lovely, good. Last few. And well done, just give everything a shake off. On my first one, I'm going to pick up my heavy weights, I'm going to pick up my 4. It is going to be nice strong back, pull back, stand up to do your bicep curl. Tip forward, pull back, up to your bicep curl each time. So I'm going to be using my 4s, I'm going to be using doubles. It's going to be 2 minutes through, though it will give you 45 seconds, it will tell you. You can rest it and then we'll go again. Okay, pick up those weights for me, we're going to start from 5. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeezing it back. bicep curl up, squeeze back, up, lovely, good. Give me that squeeze each time, get that nice pull back, 30 seconds to go, squeeze. Don't make them too fast. As I come up, I get that bicep curl. Remember, you'll have 2 minutes of work to do it. Good work. You will be getting a rest now very soon. Squeeze that back for me. And coming up. And here we go. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And I wait. And I'm going to go again. So again, we've got 2 seconds on each. 2 minutes on each. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Upper back strength and lower back strength on this. Good work. Give me that squeeze back. Up, bicep curl it. Squeezing it back. Lovely, good. My glutes working for me here as well. My back straight up out of my hips. Good work. These heavier weights on a slightly shorter lever. Good work. And up. 3, 2, 1. I am moving on into my tricep lift. Remember the hands around the end of that. I'm going to do 1 tricep lift and then 1 lift of my body coming up off the floor. Rib cage down and in. Do me a tricep lift. Do me a stand up. Remember that stand up is without your bottom going back. Lovely, that weight goes straight over my head. Rib cage down and in, that's it, good. Drop, lift, and again, I'm not throwing that weight forward. I'm using my triceps to get up. 20 seconds left. On the next one, we cross and we change over those legs. Lovely, good, but the important part here, through the core, helping me to get that tricep lift, but also helping to get that stand. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and good work. I'm going to change over the legs. I'm going to start on the floor. Arms are doing the same, so those triceps will get a really good workout on this. 3, 2, 1. Rib cage down and in. I stand up. I come back down. That is all controlled through the legs. That's it, good. Up. Feel it through that glute. Remember your triceps. You have to lock those arms each time to come up. Really to get that work going on them. Good work. Up. Give me that reach. 20 seconds left. You're feeling it now in your triceps. If you've got that reasonably heavy weight, and those arms have to work all the time. Then those legs pushing through and up. Well done. I'll get 1 more done. 3, 2, 1, and I'm up. Good work. On my next one is going to be 1 leg back. I'm going to do the up and over and then down. Lovely, good. So, goes up and over, out to the outside. Come back into the middle. So my lunge is always doing my lunge. That's it, up and over, but back down. Up and over, and back down. That's it, good. Keep that going for me. Just get that up and over and back down each time. Good, so nice flowing movement here. But remember, going back to that hip, coming out of that hip, back to the knee. Lovely, good. And I'm doing my lunge each time. Good work. I've got my rib cage down and in. Do me that circle. I'm not taking my rib cage up with it. I've got my core pulled in. 3, 2, 1. And well done. On to the other leg. Okay, here we go. Just wiggling that back into position. 3, 2, 1. I go from my knee, out and over, into my hip. Then back out and over into my knee. Lovely, good. So I'm getting that up and over, My arms doing one thing, but my rest of my body staying in that even lunge each time. Lovely, good. Good work. Up and over. That's it, really needs core, needs concentration. Get that flowing movement. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And well done. I'm just going to move that out, stop it from slipping. Okay, this time I need both of my weights on the floor. And I'm going to come down each side. Okay, so here we go. Drop like we did in the warm-up. Drop again. Go back and pick it up. And go back and pick it up. Lovely, good. So it's always opposites. You can work with that heavier weight. And then I go back and pick it up each time. Good work. Drop down. Both feet are facing forward. My hip goes right back. So I'm working my inner thigh and my glute on this. My back comes up and out, straight out of my hip. So don't roll to do it. Get used to lifting things off the floor with your core pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. Okay. Or if you need it, we're going to start that circuit again. And we'll go back to that pull back. Sorry. Apologies. You owe me another one of these. That's it. Good. Dropping down. Almost. Almost got away with that second minute. Dropping down. And dropping down. Then we go back to the beginning. Lovely. Good. So really feel. You've really dropped over it. You're really going to feel this in the next few days on that inner thigh. Good work. So I'm getting low. I'm keeping my core pulled in. Opposites each time. So I've got quite a lot going on. Just opposites. 3, 2, 1. All right, here I can do my pull back. I'm just going to take a little quick water break here. Remember to take water whenever you want to. That pull back and then the bicep curl. Are we ready? We're going to go. My arms are forward on that. Pull my shoulder blades down. Sat over my hips. Bent knee. Pull back. Come up. Bicep curl. Go forward. Lovely, good. Each one is controlled. Good work. Squeeze that upper back. So again, a little bit of work on my glutes. Otherwise, it's all about my upper back. And then about my biceps to get that curl up. Good work. Tipping forward. So again, I have to look after my back all of the time. Good. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Then we get ready to go again. My second minute. And my last minute on this exercise in this session before I move on. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I've tipped. My back is straight. My palms facing together on the bicep curl. And pulling back. You can, if you want to, do your bicep curl with your palms facing up all the time if you want to there. Or I get the pull back and then the bicep curl, whatever you feel. But remember, we're really looking after our backs here. Good work. Pull it back. Really get that squeeze between the shoulder blades. 15 seconds left before we move on to that tricep. And it really begins to tell on that tricep. We have to really work those elbows all the way up to the top. 3, 2, 1, and good work. I just have the one weight. Okay, I'm going to keep one foot on. Okay, so remember that hold there with my palms facing up towards the ceiling. One good tricep lift up, and then I'm going to lift up. Lovely, good, and then back down. One up, So remember which leg you use, because the next time around, this second minute, all I do is I change over legs. I do not let my bottom go out as I come up. Really feel you push through that front leg to get up. Triceps getting 2 full minutes of work, or that lift each time. Good work. 10 seconds left now. And lift. And up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. This is where we change over legs. I just plant that other leg on. I get that correct hold of my weight. 3, 2, 1. 1 tricep lift. 1 push up with the leg. Go back down. Guide it back down. Up. And lift through that front leg without your bottom going back. That's it, good. Feel confident in that move. Your core pulled in. Good work. How are we doing? We've got 25 seconds left. This is where the triceps really start to feel that work. And get me that lift each time though. Even if you go slower, get a good one each time. Don't cheat on that lift. Yeah, we have to work those triceps. 8 seconds left. I'll get one more done. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Okay, my lunge. The nice movement down to my hip, back to my knee each time. Okay, so I'm going for my knee. So I drop down into my lunge, round, out to your hip, back to your knee. So I'm really challenging my core here as well. You might find you're always better on one side than the other, but then again, you can work it, you can perfect it. Good work. And remember, you are dropping straight down through your lunge. Good. Get me that lift. Drop down. Good work. Drop down. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Good, change over legs. Bring that leg back. Now I can get into a lunge. Shoulders over my hips. Okay, here we go. From your knee, out and over to your hip. Yeah, it might feel a little bit wobbly when we do it the next time. That's it, good. Just your brain getting used to the fact now you're on the other side. My rib cage down and in, my shoulders in. I'm just getting those arms to come across in that nice up and over and back and out. Then up and over, then to my knee. Lovely, good. Just to your hips. Again, you're challenging your core by having that flowing movement up and over, but you keep your rib cage pulled in. Last few seconds now, we're in single figures. 3, 2, 1. And good work. This time, yep, we're definitely doing it twice through. I get that wide squat. I drop down, across, and leave that weight there. 3, 2, 1. So, back of thigh, inside thigh. Then drop down. Then coming back up. Lovely. Really push your hips back now. Give me that lift. Good work. 20 seconds. And dropping. Here we go. 15. Lovely. Feeling it in the backs of the legs, in that glute, but I'm also feeling it every time I come up into the middle. It's that inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to hold those weights. Good work. Get ready for the next one. Then we're on the floor for the next lot. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I drop, I reach, but I keep a straight back, even though I'm turning, and I get that lift each time. You will feel it in the next few days on your inner thigh. Good, because there is inner thigh work here to be done. 2 weights and my own body weight. bringing me up, especially here when I've got both weights coming up to the middle each time. Make that nice flow. Opposite arm. Keeping ready each time to look after your back. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Good work. I'm going to change that mat and we're going to go onto the floor. Okay, take a quick little water break here again. Remember, take water whenever you want, just stop me, then start again. I'm going down my weight this time. It's going to be a longer lever, you'll see in a second. Okay, so onto your mat. Lovely, good. And I'm going to take those, just one of my lighter weights with me. It's going to be a crossbody sit up. So, variations. Here, leg goes out bent, comes back bent. If you really feel that you can't bring that out all the way, again, it can be bent and bent. It can be out and up, and that's my longer and my harder one. Or it can be somewhere in between where we go out long and we come in bent. Okay, so you got the idea. Depending on which one you want to do, I say go for long and long first of all, and then we'll go from there. Okay, good work. Here we go. We're back on that timer. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Other knee up, my zip and hollow on. It goes out diagonal, it comes back in. Lovely, good. So, I can feel it on my pecs now. I can feel it across my body. Lovely, just get that nice flow going. I don't take my shoulder off the floor to get up there. Good work. Out across and back in. Feel it in the pecs, especially if you've got that longer lever, so do challenge them. Lovely, good. Again, this can be a bent knee if you feel it's too much on a full knee. Otherwise, got that nice long leg. 3, 2, 1. Good work. All I do is swap over to the other side. Nice long straight arm if you can. It's going to go out to the side. My legs are up. Get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. It goes out. It comes back up. Now again, think about that core. Now we're on the other side. My shoulder blades stay on the floor. My back stays absolutely steady against that mat. Good work. Out and in. Lovely, nice and long, and up and out. Really feel that core working for you now. Belly button pulled into spine. My rib cage pulled down. 3, 2, 1, and good work. I am staying with a lighter weight for this Russian twist, which I normally might do with a heavier weight. I am dropped back because this time I'm coming down and then I'm going up long lever. So here we go. And turn, because I want that flow but under control the whole time, and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it. Good, get that long lever. Again, you could be in your V-sit, up to you. Have your feet on or off the floor. Good work. Abs will get a really good workout on this because we're going to go straight over to the other side. There. Give me that reach. 3, 2, 1. All the time I'm looking after my lower back by keeping that zip and hollow on. It's allowing me to do that lovely flowing movement out and back. So I'm on the other side now. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I sit back in my V-sit. I drop and I come up. And look at that weight. That's it, good. Dropping down and coming up and across. And up. Good. If you want, feet off the floor, that's up to you. You and your hip flexors. And up and out. But really looking after your back all the time. Get me that nice flow. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. On my next one, I'm going to be on my side. Long leg out. Okay, arm up. So I'm going to do on this time, sorry, arm up. I'm going to come up the whole way. So I push up, I come back down, squeeze on that lat pull down, and then I come back up, down, lat pull down. Long lever, shorter lever but on that pull, and then I go back to long lever. Good work. Feel that work through the other shoulder as well. As I come up, push up through that leg, my core helping me stay nice and strong. Here we go. Then I pull down. Last few seconds, we're in single figures. Up, down, squeeze down. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. We are coming on to the other side. Okay, one long leg, out. The other one's going to help me push through. Core pulled in. Okay, up, come down, get me that squeeze. Up and up. Good, squeeze it down. Lovely, good. Drop and squeeze. And now really feel that you do get that squeeze. Don't just let your elbow drop down. Give me that squeeze. Feel that you've really got a hold of that weight and squeeze it down and in. And give me that lift. And squeeze it back down. Good. Up. Squeeze down. Last few seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Now we're to know weight just our own body weight. Doesn't mean it's going to be simple. It is going to be a long arm out and then a bird dog. Okay, are we ready? Nice sweep, keeping everything even, and then underneath. Out and in. Hold on to that ear, and then in and out. That's it, good. And I'm holding that leg out nice and high all the time. So you're getting a lot of work here. That's it, good. I take a sweep of that arm, come back, and then it just goes behind my ear. Lovely, good. And then don't forget about kicking out with that other leg and staying even on that other knee. It's all my core work here as well. 3, 2, 1, and well done. And on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to get my leg out first and up. Okay, the sweep, good. And then the bird dog. Here we go, squeezing it under. Your body has to get used to it being on the other side as well. So it might be wobbly on the first 1 or 2. It's absolutely normal. Good. Again, you can just go slower. Remember to get that little bit of curve on your lower back to get in and under, but then it goes back to just being absolutely flat. It doesn't drop down. Three, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. I'm going to be on the floor, lie back. Now I'm going to stay with one leg off, and we've got that lift and squeeze. So again, we've already just used the obliques slightly, but now they're going to get me up instead of tucking me under. Now I'm going to give you the option halfway through of uncrossing your legs and letting that lower leg float. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Much harder on your obliques. My core has to work really hard for me. Here. Good work. Just getting up and across. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. It's going to be turning on a second set. If you feel you cannot take that foot off the floor, keep the foot on the floor, and when I say change, then try it off. Just give yourself that challenge. But if you can, start with the leg off the floor, and I'll tell you when we're going to get that floating leg. Good work, just that nice flowing lift. Make sure you're sort of almost doing like an arc shape with that elbow. You are getting up, you are getting across. Are we ready for floating that leg? 3, 2, 1, here we go, we float. Now you can squeeze the glute a little bit on that extended leg if you want to. If you really feel you can only do it with it sitting on the floor, then do. But if you can, up. It's really going to work those triceps in every way. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And then I'm straight into that second circuit. And remember, it was about the straight leg going out. So here, can be bent leg or even a bent arm if you feel that is enough. But if you can, straight leg out diagonal, arm diagonal. Rectangle, and you want to get your arm and your leg out over that rectangle. That's it, good. Core always pulled in. Now my obliques are working for me again on this, except for now they're stabilising me. We've just felt them when they're getting you up there, so they're contracting for you. This is stabilising. That's it, good. So just get it out as far as you can, leg and arm out. 3, 2. I'll just bring it over to the other side. Here we go. We're up. I'm going to choose straight. My core definitely pulled in. My rib cage down and in. Can you feel those abs at the front working for you? Then your pec, obviously, to get that arm up, hip flexor, get that leg up. Good work. Long on that lever. You're feeling nice and strong on that long lever. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. We're coming up to doing our Russian twist, but with a lift, which is why I've still left it with quite a light weight. Okay, so just holding end to end. Sitting back in your V sit, zip and hollow on, there, and then reach out. Good, so really get me that reach. So I'm challenging myself by getting that long reach up, and I'm looking at it each time. But all the time looking after my lower back by keeping my zip and hollow on and getting the twist through the waist. Good, so there's contraction and stabilisation going on just on all of those abs. That makes me do that long and get that lift. I know I'm looking after my back, those arms are out long. Good, 3, 2, 1, well done. And we're going on to the other side. Doing really good here. It's tougher than it looks on this one, just because of that long lever. Oh, here we go, 3, 2, 1, I'm back in my V sit, I squeeze to the side, I come up and out. So I can really stretch on one arm. One's coming across my body there, and then up, good work. Do get me that little squeeze down as well with that elbow going behind. So really work everything that's going on here. My zip and hollow. Yeah, my hip flexors are really looking forward to that little stretch out. They're getting on the next one. Last few seconds now. Good, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm staying with that weight. I'm coming over to my front. Remember, one long leg, Up on your hand. Try not to sink into that shoulder. Okay, so here we go. We came up, we dropped down, we've done the lat pull. Then I've got the lift again. So there's a lot of work going through my shoulder here at this point. But really make sure it's nice flowing movement. Squeeze down. Lift and lift. Drop and drop. Good work. Push it up nice and strong. Lovely. And up. That work going right through my shoulder at the end of that movement. And then getting that lat pull down. So you have nice strong shoulders and upper back. Good work. 3, 2, 1, and well done. We change it over onto the other side. Okay, up and out of that shoulder. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push through that leg. Squeeze it down, come down. Get me that lift, and then get me that lift. Down, and then that squeeze. Lovely, good. Good, so I've got that long lever going on as I try and get that lift off the floor. Very good, up and up. 20 seconds left. Drop, and then squeeze it down. Push yourself up, nice and strong. Here we go, 13 seconds left. Almost done on this side. You're doing good. It looks like it's going to be quite easy, but not. It's hard. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. Okay, it is the sweep to the front, and then the bird dog. So, opposite arm to leg is out. Here. So I'm going to get that sweep, then back in, and then squeeze it under. Squeeze it out. And again, that arm that's doing that sweep to the front. Keep your shoulder blades back and down to do it. Good, bring it forward, bring it back. Squeeze it under. Core always pulled in on this one. That's it, lovely, good. Nice and square on that other knee. Arm, still maybe feeling a little bit tired. The one that I'm supporting myself on, a little bit tired after that last one with the lift. But we are in single figures now. Stay with me here. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Really getting right to the end of each of those movements. Okay, my leg is out and ready. My hand just down to the back there, and I sweep it forwards. I go behind my head, and I squeeze. That's it. And as that arm is sweeping forward, remember your rib cage is down and in. That's it, good. Back behind your head to get that under. And remember that squeeze out. Do use your glute, do use your hamstring. Good, 20 seconds left now. Then we've just got those abs to go. Good work. Nice flowing movements, feeling strong through the middle, which allows me to do it. 8 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. We are on our backs. Are you ready for your last 2 minutes? You've done really good. Okay. I'm up and across. Remember here, or if you can here, head up. Elbow comes across. Lovely, good. Just that flowing up. Try and keep each one of these movements really nice and flowing, and then I just add to that extension by straightening my leg out, and I can tell you when. Not just yet. Last few seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and float it. Good work. Give me that squeeze. Up and across. Much harder on my obliques now to get that lift up and across. Three, 2, 1. Oh, really well done. Are we ready? Our last one. Then just our stretches out. Done good. Okay, side where it's on or off the floor, the other arm is just out of the way. And again, it's not about those elbows coming across your face. It's about that shoulder coming up and getting that lift across each time. Good work. Get ready for floating that leg. 3, 2, 1. If you want to. My hips stay absolutely still. My zip and hollow is still really working for me. Hip to hip. So I have to come up and across through my waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are there. Good work. You are coming off that timer. And I will get rid of that. Okay, good work. And with my long stretch out. Okay, so we're going to come down. Okay, lovely, good. Give me a nice big stretch out, rib cage up and over. Your hips really reach out through the middle. That should feel really good on those hip flexors, which we will stretch again in a minute, but also on those abs. Good work. Come up over your head. And we've got one leg coming up into that hamstring stretch. Just pulling that in, just nice and slowly. Let your biceps do the work. Lovely, good. That goes down. My other leg comes up. Just slowly pulling that leg in to get that stretch out. Back to legs. Lovely, good. I'm going to come up with that leg. Now you can lie down and do your glute stretch if you want to, or here, up nice and tall, and then turn, bringing that leg across your midline the whole time. So you get your other arm out over it if you want to, but you're really opening out the chest and getting that glute stretch. Good work. I come back into the middle. Or if you're lying down, just change over legs. And remember, as always with the glute stretch, it's about getting that crossed over leg near the opposite side of your chest. So this gluteal muscles rather, have to stretch even further. And you're opening out. That's it, good. You're getting up, getting out. It feels good in the chest. Remember, we did work those pecs for that long lever coming across the body. Lovely, good. Now I'm going to come to the front, and my legs are just mirroring each other like this here. My first one, I'm going to get that pull over. So I'm just coming down as much as I can stay on my hip. There we go. And then up and over. Get me that reach. And then again, if you want a little bit more of a reach, fingers up towards the ceiling. Lovely, good. Then I come down, I put that hand behind me. I come up and I reach up. And I get that hip flexor. And I get that oblique stretch through. Feels really nice. Lovely, good. Back into the middle. I'm going to do the lower back here by just bringing my feet together at the front and then just dropping over. Pulling yourself over, getting that glute stretch. And lower back. So keeping the knees out, a little bit of inner thigh work there as well. Because remember I told you on that first one, next few days your inner thighs may feel that drop down that we did with the weights when we were standing, going from side to side. Okay, lovely, good. Come up, cross it over, pull it down. Lovely, good. Then drop, zip and tip, and come up and reach. Really feel that you open out over your obliques, down through the front of your thigh, through your hip flexor. Good work. I'm bringing that down, just coming over into your fronts now. I'm coming into that downward dog. And remember, I'm using it as an upper back stretch as well. Those first ones that we did, the standing up ones, using a lot of the upper and the lower back on those. With that flowing movement. So really push through the floor. Now walk those hands back until you're back on your heels there. Straight or bent legs, wherever you're feeling happier with. Zip and hollow on. And I come up to the top And I give a little lean back and I really open out my chest. I put my hands onto my lower back and I squeeze my elbows together. And good work, well done. Just a little roll around. And then the other way. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a little swoosh through, just one swoosh through. Come all the way up. Come back down, take that breath in. And then that breath out. Okay, very, very well done today. Again, that flowing movement, but it's all about being able to keep control through the middle so your arms and legs can work as gracefully and as purposefully as possible. I hope you enjoyed it. Do leave any comments if you want to. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.